What's up, Blood Diamonds? We are talking about Reunited, which is the episode of Steven Universe. This episode, you get the feeling like this is something they've been working up for 5 years. Even if you hadn't heard the creators talk about the episode, you can see it with little callbacks to early episodes and poses and shots of the old show. Mingled really subtly in. There's a couple I didn't catch until the second episode. It starts beautifully with a musical number about getting the wedding together. It's absolutely lovely, and as usual, a lot of their songs have a beautiful sentiment, and this one does too. Hey, we got a lot of problems. There are things to worry about, but hey, let's be happy for this one day. And God, that's a lovely song. And also seeing the Crystal Gems, get ready. Peridot adorable in a little yellow dress. And then we get to the wedding, which does have its moments of humor. Peridot with the flowers, for instance. But I gotta say that I was really excited for the wedding, and I was kind of convinced that the wedding would be interrupted midway through the ceremony. You see it a lot when there's some sort of action show and there's a wedding. I assumed when Steven was going to get to does anybody have any objections or before you say kiss the bride or something like that, the diamonds show up. But no, beautifully enough, this show allows us to have the wedding uninterrupted, and it's absolutely touching and makes me a little emotional because we get to hear Ruby and Sapphire do their vows and tell each other how much they love each other. I like the role reversal on their costumes. Ruby went with the dress and Sapphire went with the tux. I think is absolutely lovely. As usual, it kind of challenges the gender norms, even within the same-sex dynamic, if you want to call it that. The gems, I know. But it's really lovely, and I'm watching them kiss, and they actually kiss. They've been kind of, up until now, kind of kissing on the side and the cheek and all that stuff. And you figure, okay, that's as far as, the network can let them push it. And no, boom, they kiss. And right away, I am, blown away by the emotion of it, and the fact that I'm watching history right here. This is a same-sex marriage in an all ages kid cartoon show, not an adult show. And it's the first real kiss. That's a kiss, not a peck. And they of course fuse into garnet, which that combination tux dress costume that she has is awesome. That's a really strong design. And the reception is really fun and cute. And then of course we get right into the diamonds showing up and attacking both ships. And apparently Yellow and Blue came by themselves, so they didn't even look like they brought their pearls. We'll see next time out, but it looks like they came completely solo. And what follows is this amazing battle, and I was hoping we'd get a really good long battle, and we sure do. The diamonds split up because holy shit! I did not even expect them to go for the cluster. This is a world-ending event, not just the gem-ending event. And it's one of those things. Steven did mention the cluster early in the episode. So yeah, that's called back immediately, and that's something that I've been, as a fan, thinking about ever since the cluster arc. Yeah, they fixed it for the time being, but they have this world-destroying issue that may or may not ever happen. I mean, what happens if that bubble pops and they blow up? Now we know, and Steven's words and the connection he caused them to make worked. They are now like a force to protect the Earth, which is amazing. And of course they fight Yellow Diamond with this cosmic arm wrestling battle, and that of course leads Blue fighting the rest of the gems, which is really interesting because we've seen Yellow in action a little bit in the past, so we haven't really seen that so much of Blue Diamond, and wow, that battle is pretty amazing. And of course it does answer why Garnet was so terrified of Blue Diamond coming to the Earth back in the Out of This World arc, where she didn't want to go near Pink Diamond's the scene of her death, because she was afraid that Blue would see them. She was really terrified. She didn't want to she didn't want to be with Steven because she was so visibly frightened. Now we see, because with her aura of sadness or her depression wave, or whatever you want to call it, could have easily have destroyed them. Like, all she has to do is show up and put it out there. What I'm very impressed with is, even though Connie is quickly defeated, she is the first in action, and she is a 12, 13-year-old human being, and she attacks a Diamond, one of the most powerful characters in this universe, head on, right to my face. Mad props to Connie. What an awesome moment that is for her. And then of course the battle starts, and oh boy, it's like Avengers movie level of getting the team together and as one, fighting back, and hit after hit until Diamond falls to her knees, which is a nice moment. And then Yellow's defeated by the cluster. Cluster goes away, and then boom, we get this awesome Dragon Ball Z style entrance of Yellow Diamond. I love Yellow Diamond, and wow, that first appearance is amazing. When after she stomps Steven maybe to death, he's knocked out, and he uses what a lot of people were hoping is his mental powers, and he's able to connect with Yellow and Blue that way, and is able to diffuse the fight by going, "Hey, look, it's me. Hey, it's Pink Diamond. That thing you were going to kill us all for. I'm cool. I'm here. Let's talk." And of course, boom, stops them cold. And let's see, yeah, this episode, for all the reasons I just described, the wedding ceremony is beautiful. It's really lovely how they let the ceremony go and live and breathe and be a scene of itself before we have the action come in. The action is really fun and exciting and thrilling. And then, of course, we get this big cliffhanger as to what's going to happen next. Now that the Diamonds have stopped attacking, where are we going from here? And that's one of the more exciting things. Where are we going from here? Because we have several different issues we need to address. First off, how buddy-buddy are Yellow and Blue going to be with the crystal gems? Is this going to be a dicey relationship? Is this going to be full on, okay, we're cool now, or where are we going? And what about White Diamond? Is there a different enemy out there that some of the fans are suspecting exist? I don't know if there's been enough clues for that, although this show is great at bait and switch. Hey, worry about this, boom. And almost like a magic act. It's kind of funny. So if I had any minor beefs, it's that ending comes really quick. It's hey, we're okay, done, end of the episode. It maybe because we have so much stuffed throughout this whole episode that oh man, this is all we could do. It does seem rather abrupt, the very end, but that's that's, to be honest, that's a nitpick. And of course, we didn't get to see Lars. Where's Stefani? I was a little surprised. I'm not so surprised we didn't see Lars, because Lars isn't really referenced at the beginning of the episode. And if you notice the way the show is written, if you don't see something for a while and somebody just makes some sort of reference to something, you will see that thing. We didn't get any kind of mention of Lars. Sadie didn't talk in the episode, so that also was further proof we wouldn't see Lars. I was a little surprised we didn't see Stefani in the fight. But I know they're saving her for like another big like event and such. So, wow, was this a good episode? Of course, see this. If you're just starting with Steven Universe, obviously, may want to watch the first 5 seasons first. But this makes like everything worth it. 5 out of 5 RAM chips for this one. I know that goes without saying, but it's a fantastic episode. I love this one. I will see this many times in the future. I loved it. I can't wait to see how this changes the show. I mean, this arc definitely changed the series. And, you know, where are we going from here with the Corrupted Gems, White Diamond? I do believe that the goal of the show, and Steven's goal, is to bring peace to Homeworld and Earth, and perhaps the rest of the Gem Empire, and stability, and also civil rights to the gems. Like, I know that definitely what Steven is going to want to do is kind of destroy the class system, where everybody has to do this one thing. So yeah, there's going to be definitely freedom to do whatever you want. Live the life you want. I know that's going to be, part of the agenda. We'll see how the Diamonds feel about that. So, wow, great episode. I love it. This is amazing. Love the show. I think that's all I got. So, if you like this channel, like and subscribe. Of course, this video. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and you can support the channel on Patreon, so I can help it make a better channel. Further up this week, like I mentioned, I got a Steve-Elution episode talking about this whole arc, and I got some other things not related to Steven Universe, like I got Comic Book Day coming up on Wednesday, and a couple other things I got going on. So till next time, push the button, Lindsay.